Hello everyone, and welcome back to more The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, where we've entered the subplot where Joshua, this 16-year-old boy, is being lusted over by all the women of town. Even the men are like, Joshua, you're just too handsome for my daughter. And all the older married women are like, yes, delicious. Plus there's that woman who we see at the cat, she was trying to get all over him. And the reporter wanted... Yeah, it's just... Yeah. Why me? Sheriff? Now, hold on a minute. Yeah, Joshua, you'll look like you'll make a fine companion. Whether we're talking booze or something else behind closed doors, I'll help break you. Yes, they've really gotten quite explicit that these women want to they want to have all the sex they could possibly have with him. Because he's just that handsome. But break me in? And Joshua, I wonder... Is any guy this slow up with these sorts of things? Alright, you big perfect Joshua. Why are you drooling like that? Oh, maybe he isn't. Maybe he is aware. Just stunned. It's not what you think. It's quite what we think. My voice. We've got a major problem. Oh, it's the mayor. Wrong old man voice. Please cough pant. Mr. Joshua, Shazard. I'm glad to see you. Save for the bell. No, Joshua. You should have been like, damn it. Curse it. What's wrong, sir? I'm in such a hurry. Oh, this is terrible. My whole disaster is gone. What? Oh, right, the crystal. Got robbed. Alright, calm down. Calm down here, close. I'll take a deep breath and let it out. Like I do with my bosom. Apparently, it seems as though my home was robbed while I was out. What? That's not being calm up. That's not being calm at all, Estelle. I had something to speak with the Father Divine about, so I was over at the chapel, and when I came home, it was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door. So I looked around, and there were rooms in a great state of disarray. Wait, what about your wife and Lita? Don't worry, they're both fine. I found them locked up in the attic room. That's relief to hear. They self-lock. I guess they lock themselves to protect themselves. It's lucky no harm came to anyone. But it won't get us anywhere just sitting here. You can take us to the crime scene, Mayor Klaus. Absolutely. I appreciate your concern. Wait for me, I'm going too. Good idea. Maybe I'll be of some help. Well, if you would say... Alright, well, I guess I can work with you closer, Joshua. We'll be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. If you have anything to come on, just toss it on Bridget's shoulders. She's relaxed at the bar anyway. Yeah, I'll know that. Everyone be careful. Alright. Plot thickens. Yep, and the safe is cracked open. Well, it's just an absolute mess. The crooks really tore through here. Look at the safe! The subdium, which was supposed to be given to Her Majesty the Queen, has been stolen. I'm really sorry, especially after having you over to the trouble to bring it here. It's not usually apologizing. It's the crooks who are in the wrong. By the way, how are the other rooms of the house? The other rooms appear to be left untouched. They're as messy as the attic room in which my life and Lita were locked up in. Yes, I suspect it might have been that bespectacled girl. Still, Joshua, there's something I want you to do. Yes. Which is? Speak with the mayor about the incident. I want you to check out the inside of the house. You mean like an on-site investigation? You mean like CSI? She were up to the task. It says right here, splitting up would be the best way to cover the most ground, no? Alright, let's see what we can do. Be prudent and accurate. Alright, Mayor Klaus, how about we talk in the parlor? Sure, where to begin? Suspicious indeed. On-site investigation. I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach. We start with this room. So we could ask witness statements for the other residents. Sounds like a plan! Alright, well, let's start over here. Oh, I like this dramatic music. Yes, this is it. Alright. Oh, this is good. I like it. Where are we? The gift that we delivered for the mayor for the queen is... The crooks are not going to get away with this. Doesn't look like they jammed the door either. Must have decrypted the combination, opened the door. Could they have cracked the combination? It's not possible, but I imagine that would be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. My best guess, they figured out the combination using much simpler means. What do you mean by simpler means? Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the button with a special powder. But like that would have been absorbed properties due to its fineness. It would be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light... Wow, this really is turning into... Joshua, how do you know all of these things? Alright, Aunt. Just imagine for me that the mayor entered the combination with the powder present. The powder of the buttons would stick to his fingers and come off. There'd be one way to know which buttons were pressed. Now wait a minute. Would they still know the order which buttons were pressed? That's not exactly the case. As powder collected and the fingers increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. In other words, the crystal press the order starting from the least luminescent. Maybe a little more difficult with their duplicate numbers. The crook should be able to make a pretty good guess as to what they are. That makes sense. Joshua, are you a genius or something? That's just basic. No, it's not basic knowledge, Joshua. The average 16-year-old teen won't go, oh, a safe was opened. They probably used a special dust planted earlier, such that when you shined a special light upon it, it would... No, that's not... Just as I thought, powder was used. That's what I went down in my hand. This is run by somebody the same method as I just explained. Alright! Who tests the button with that powder? No, he's someone who visited the residence. Yes. It's just like they might have a ton of difficult books like this. Looks like they got some valuable antique books as well, which means they have no idea about the valuable books, or they just didn't care. The books again. Peter would probably finish if you saw this. It's on the books on the shelf and scattered across the room. It seems kind of sense to have done this. Yes, it seems like what they did was they were an intentional attempt to make it seem like a basic robbery. Even though we've deduced it was done by professional companies. The box lock appears to have burned off. Currently have used an orbital gun. So, let's take a moment to appreciate what has happened here. Criminals showed up ahead of time, casing the joint. They planted a special powder on the safe, so that the mayor, when opening and closing the safe, would let them figure out the combination. Then, having broken in now, they ransacked the room to make it look like a basic robbery. They used a laser gun, basically, to burn the lock off. Like a metal laser gun to burn the lock off and just to steal the doodads as if it was important. Oop, damn it. Alright. Are you alright, ma'am? Here's what. Yes, I am. The intruders weren't violent toward us. Do you notice particularly by the intruders? They're wearing masks. I will tell you what any features. That reminds me, I'm certain the front door was locked. We're just going to check when there's just two of us here. How in the world did they get in? Oh, could Lita have let them in? Such a scare! Keep the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? It wasn't a masked man job. How many were in the group? 3 or 4. One of them was short. Maybe even a girl. 3 or 4. One could have been a girl. Interesting. What's this? Survey's leaf. For leaf in a place like this. It's not the type that grows around here. You're sharp, Estelle. That is surprisingly sharp. It's supposed to be dropped up. Drop for the criminals. Key piece of material evidence, right? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. They said that the door was locked at the time of burglary, right? Doesn't look like the lock's been broken either. Which means they got it some other way. Interesting, yeah. Could they have gotten it? No, it doesn't look like that anything special there. Well, let's see what's going on here. Alright. We missed something, apparently. Window? Wait a minute. Could they have come in from up here? Aha! Look, there's marks on this railing. You're right, they're fresh too. Looks like something metal took into the wood. Alright, so the crooks, like ninjas, grappling hooked their way up to the second floor. Burst in, like masked ninjas, using powder and laser cutters and... Whoops. This is quite the elaborate scheme. Is that all? I had the mail run me through all the details. How about you two? Did you find anything? Yes. Lots of evidence. Well, let's check the details one by one, see what we come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? Definitely the septium in the safe. The food preserves in the kitchen. 3 or 4. Where did you get a house from? Chairs on the second floor. Is this coming going another day? No. No. No, because it was a different one. A traveler vision recently. Definitely a traveler. Information. Mayor Klaus. Over the past 3 days, have you had any new face in your study? When you put it that way, I guess there's been a number of people. A reporter from the magazine coming along. Oh, so those 2 came to visit you too, huh? It's not the crime. They were with this Esmeralda Tower. I think crossed off the list of suspects. Oh, I see. So Mayor Klaus. Were there any others? Other than that, there was only just Set. Ha ha ha! But let's not kid ourselves here. Ha ha! They'd be too rich with such for to be our thief. After all, she's here at the Royal Academy. The criminals aren't always dressed like easily spotted. It's for school uniform. If someone put them onto it, they could create a replica. But I'm telling you, she's a really nice girl. She's smart and courteous. Right, Joshua? I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree. Huh? During the time when the mayor put the septic in the safe, that girl's eyes lit up like a hunter's eyeing her prey. Of course, since I had no police out, I could call her out. She didn't look like a naughty student. Fair enough. I mean, fancy jewel. She might have just been really impressed with the fancy jewel and not been a super criminal. She must be joking. Unbelievable. At any rate, it looks like we're going to have to ask this girl a few questions. I want to know where she is, would you? Am I right? She'll be staying at the hotel. Since I'm going to take off from Roland sometime today. Well, looks like we're going to have to hurry then. Still, Joshua, let's try the hotel first. Right! Understood. Is she joining our party? Yeah, she joined our party. Alright, well we're going to have to check this out. Oh, level 12. Let's see. Well, that's quite the cleavagey top you're wearing there. Scheherazade Harvey. And she's a whip. Okay. What's her ordnance? Evade, hit, shield, and attack. All right. That's all right, I guess. All right. A couple of sellers was happening while I was away. Physical contact, investigation, blah blah blah. Right. All right. Okay. Well, well, well. The plot has certainly thickened today. Before, I just thought we were all going to be... the entire thing would be just like... The next little plot would be perving on Joshua. But nope. Now we've got an actual scheme. Interrupting people from perving on Joshua. Anyhow, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you're enjoying. And I'll see you all soon for more.